Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the easiest way ever to do Chinese baos at home. So I was approached by a company called School of Wok. They're a cookery school that specialise in Asian food and they're based in Covent Garden in London. They've actually started doing these really handy bao kits, which I'll just grab now for you. There's a black pepper one here and a barbecue one here. And this video is going to focus on this barbecue kit. I don't know why, it just kind of caught my eye straight away. So on the back of this, it actually says it takes just 30 minutes start to finish to make these baos. Now that seems like a crazily short amount of time. I've made baos before and it's taken me more like 3 hours, from the kneading to the resting to the rising and then the steaming of the baos. It's a long drawn out process, so I was quite interested to see how these were actually going to stack up against the handmade versions that I'm used to. So let's not wait any longer, let's get in the kitchen, we'll test these kits out and we'll see how we get on. So what I love about this bao kit is it's so easy to use. You've got everything laid out for you, all pre-measured, and you've even got the instructions to go with it as well. So once you've added the flour in, add the water in really slowly. You might not need all of it. Once all the water's added, mix the dough to bring it together. So now the dough's come together, you need to then put a bit of flour onto it, put it onto the work surface and then knead it. This is pretty much the only effort required in the entire recipe. After about 5 minutes of kneading, you'll see that the dough is a lot smoother and it's a lot less sticky. Place it in a bowl and just put cling film over the top into a warm place for 10 minutes just to let it rise. Now comes the veg prep. In this case I'm using carrots, but you can use cucumbers as well, it's entirely your choice. I'm just going to top and tail the carrots, peel them and then cut them into matchsticks. This is pretty easy. You could do this in a food processor if you wanted to, but this is how to do it with the knife. So once you've got lovely looking matchsticks, you need to prepare the pickling brine. This is really simple. You've got the salts already. You just add water, mix it, and that's it. Job done. Box actually recommends you to use either pork or chicken for this recipe. I'm using pork loin steaks, just sliced thinly and ready to be coated in the dry rub. So once you've got the meat coated thoroughly, all that's left to do is to prepare the barbecue glaze and to prepare a steamer for the buns. Now I'm ready to shape the bows. Just take the cling film off the bowl, take the dough out, I'm going to divide it into 6 pieces. So on the box it gives you the option to either make 6 small bows or 4 larger ones. In this case I'm making 6. Just roll them out nice and thin into an oval shape, and then you can grease them with a little bit of vegetable oil so they don't stick when they're in the steamer. So once you've glazed each bow thoroughly with vegetable oil, just fold them over into a half moon shape and they're ready for steaming. So I've lined each steamer basket with some greaseproof paper. This is just to make sure that the bows don't stick to the base of the basket. When you put in the bows in, just space them evenly apart. That'll avoid them sticking together while they're steaming. I'm going to steam these now for 8 minutes. So when the buns have steamed, you can then turn your attention to the pork. All the pork that's got the dry rub on it goes into a wok, heated on the highest heat with some vegetable oil. Just stir fry it for about a minute or 2, just until it goes brown. So once the pork's browned and it's been stir fried, you want to add the glaze in. Reduce the glaze until it's thick and coat the pork. So the last thing to do is to plate up the bows and be really careful with the filling. A little bit does go a long way. I decided to go like the Vietnamese route with these. I started to add the pickled carrots and then a herb salad of coriander, mint and basil to kind of give that banh mi sort of vibe. And honestly, the flavour of these really did come through like a banh mi, but in a bao bun, so it's definitely worth trying this method. The beauty of this product is you can just make it your own and really have fun with it. So guys, this is an amazing product. I was so happy with it. The results were delicious and it was just so easy. 30 minutes is what it says on the box. 30 minutes is what it took me. Amazing, fantastic. School of Wok, huge thumbs up. Check out their products in my link in the description box below. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Like me on social media, all the links in the description box below. Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram, Facebook, and I'll see you on the next video.